First of all, the energy management program is defined in our operating management system, what we call the OMS, and that in turn is part of our ISO process. What this does for us is it creates some clearly defined roles and responsibilities around energy and how we manage it within our facility. A real fundamental part of that is that we measure our usage of gas and electricity, and of course that requires that we've installed meters at various different locations throughout the plant. Those meters then take that data. We create data trends from the energy that's being used. Those trends are then reviewed regularly. So we take that data and on a very regular basis sit down with a team of people and we review it. We see where those trends are taking us, whether it's up or down. And when we do that, especially when we do it rigorously on a very regular basis, it drives action and accountability. So that data will tell us certain things like, hey, energy has gone up in this area, so we go dig into that. We use the data, we find out why it's gone up, and if it's something that we could have controlled, then we take that information, we drive that back down. And if there's something that's going on in an area where we've driven energy down and we want to be able to sustain that, then we go look at how we did that and what it takes to make sure that we keep doing it that way. Well, using data to track energy usage helps us understand and reduce variability within our process. And when our processes become more stable, the number of upsets and those kind of things that we see are then reduced. And when upsets are reduced, it helps us improve safety. And when upsets are reduced, it helps us reduce the kind of quality complaints that we would have, and it also helps us improve our cost structure. When we first heard about the Texas pilot project, we felt that this program could be for energy what OSHA's Voluntary Protection Program, or VPP, is for safety. We really wanted to be part of developing the standards and programs that can help both us and others be more energy efficient. We can see how different manufacturers can work together to help each other, like VPP does for safety. We do this with other plants both in the area and outside of our area. It seems like it kind of just opens the door. If you call and say, hey, I have a question about this, and it's around safety and somebody's a VPP plant, the doors are open and people are willing to help you, even if it's a totally different industry, a totally different kind of manufacturer. And we see how this could be done exactly the same for energy efficiency, and that kind of excited us. It sounds like it would be good for everybody to be involved. We had a good process in place to start with, but we were pretty reliant on one or two key people for a really long time here. This whole process has really helped us to increase our documentation and has made our process a whole lot more robust, a lot better defined. So we've improved our communication around data and the regular normal review of data. I think it's also driven us to have a broader base of people involved in taking ownership and action on the energy issues that we do uncover through our normal operations. I think the other thing is we already see a definite improvement in the amount of energy that we're using, and that level of improvement is sustainable. So it all just makes a whole lot of sense. You can tailor it to fit inside systems that you might already be using. For example, our operating management system was made part of our ISO system. So it's not like we had to create anything all the way from scratch. If there was already something that would be a good basis to work from, we could make it fit into that. The other thing it does for us is it creates a structure within our operation and a process that is sustainable. Again, as people turn over or as equipment changes, all those kind of things, that sustainability piece is really, really important.